If you've been anywhere on TikTok, radio, playlists, or even just riding in the car with someone who doesn't even like country, you've probably heard Choosin Texas by Ella Langley.
She's from Texas, I can tell.
And yet, right now, everybody is playing it.
And what's crazy is that this song didn't just pop off for country fans. This thing broke out into the mainstream.
So let's talk about how this happened, why this song,
In Texas, I can tell.
and what it might mean for Ella's future in country music as a whole. Let's get into it. So first, the timeline. Choosin Texas officially dropped on October 17, 2025. Already wild enough, it's co-written with Joy Beth Taylor, Luke Dick, and none other than Miranda Lambert. And Miranda's even on some background vocals.
Which that alone is pretty crazy.
Fast forward to December, and this song is #1 on the Billboard Hot Country Songs chart. But it doesn't stop there. By mid-December, it becomes the fastest climbing solo female song to reach the top 10 at country radio this entire decade. 8 weeks. For comparison, Lainey Wilson's Watermelon Moonshine took 12 weeks. So Ella already broke a modern record right there. But here's where things get weird.
So now it's January 2026.
And this song starts creeping outside of country. Like way outside. Right now it's sitting top 5 on the Billboard Hot 100. Only behind Taylor Swift, Olivia Dean, Alex Warren, and the song Golden from the K-pop Demon Hunters film. That means Ella Langley is officially in the mainstream conversation.
Not just country mainstream, pop mainstream.
And the guys over at Saving Country Music made a statement that honestly feels spot on. They said, "We very well could be witnessing the rise of the biggest traditional country single in the last 20 years. That's a bold take. But when you look at the numbers, it kind of makes sense. For example, Zach Top's I Never Lie, which basically launched his whole career, it only hit #6 on the Hot Country charts and #24 on the Hot 100.
I sing like a baby.
So what does it say that Ella's song is doing even bigger numbers? Here's another stat that kind of blew my mind. Since 2000, only 12 women or all-female groups have either cracked the top 10 of the Hot 100 with a country song. In 26 years, only 26 country songs by women have ever reached that tier. And here's the kicker. Most of those come with asterisks because they weren't traditional country artists. We're talking Beyonce, Chappell Roan, Tate McRae on a Morgan Wallen feature, pop artists crossing into country.
So the fact that Ella is doing this as a straight up country artist, I mean, that's huge.
And honestly, women in this genre deserve way more recognition. What makes it even crazier is that this song somehow works for traditional country fans and pop country listeners. And that's why it's exploding. She didn't sell out, she just made a song that everybody can feel.
But that's what makes this song so unique, because you have a lot of traditional country fans that I feel like watch my channel, but also a lot of people that are into more of the mainstream stuff. Choosin Texas by Ella Langley kind of just fits somewhere in the middle where it appeals to both sides. And I feel like everyone can appreciate it, whether it's the steel guitars or just kind of the catchy vibe of the song. It really just goes with any occasion.
And Ella isn't new to this. She's been grinding since 2021, dropping singles, building a fan base. Her album Excuse the Mess started gaining her attention. Songs like That's Why We Fight with Co Wetzel and Country Boy's Dream Girl. But the real turning point for Ella had to be her album Hungover.
Especially her collab with Riley Green.
Excuse me.
And you know how that went. The song brought awards, radio play, mainstream attention. That was kind of like her Zach Top I Never Lie moment.
This song really changed it for me as a songwriter. It taught me to just not care so much and write what you love.
But what's crazy is that Choosin Texas is already bigger in a charting perspective.
And don't forget, Weren't for the Wind from the deluxe version, that's still massive too right now. She's been on a legendary run for sure. Now let's talk about why people love this song. First, the sound. It's just easygoing. It fits literally any situation, road trip, bar, chilling at home. Her vocal inflections are insanely catchy, and then you've got that electric guitar, that steel guitar. It feels traditional without sounding old. like something you'd hear in a Texas dance hall with people two-stepping, which ties into the music video, Ella alone at the bar, couple dancing behind her. You can kind of tell the guy she wants, he's with someone else. So yeah, it's a heartbreak song, but it doesn't sound miserable, that's the point. It's sad in the lyrics, but upbeat in feel.
That kind of spark, she's from
Head nodding, drink in hand, relatable pain.
So what's the song actually about? Ella represents Tennessee, the other girl represents Texas. Her lover chooses the Texas girl. She sings, "Just when I thought I got him to fall in love with Tennessee, I should have known better than to take him back to Abilene."
to Abilene.
She basically brought him back to his old life and old love and realized she never had a chance. Then she sings, "Drinking Jack all by myself, he's choosing Texas, I can tell."
Drinking Jack all by myself.
Jack Daniels equals Tennessee. It's clever, it's simple, but it's layered. And then there's this line. "Well, I guess he forgot about the Smoky Mountain rain, them old hang tunes, the Memphis blues we used to sing. He always loved Amarillo by morning. I should have taken that as a warning."
As a warning, she's from
The signs were already there. Texas had his heart first. And even though Ella is technically from Alabama, she represents Tennessee in this song, and I'm sure she has a home or place in Nashville or spends all her time in Tennessee anyways, but you get the point. Everything doesn't really have to be, so true in its songwriting. And of course, there's always thoughts and speculation about, is the girl in the song that Ella is singing about, could that be, about another country artist, or is the guy about Riley Green? I really don't think it's that layered and complex. I just think, people like to read into certain things a little too much. I think Ella and Miranda just wrote a great song together and it really clicked, and here we are today. But how did this song come about? Ella explained the song came from a writing retreat with Miranda Lambert. Miranda starts telling some wild Texas stories, and Ella says, "Well, she's from Texas, I can tell."
And everybody in the room was like, yep, that's it. That's the song.
Ella even performed it at the 2025 CMAs last fall. So now the question is, where does it go from here? Is Ella Langley about to be a superpower in country music? I mean, she kind of already is in my opinion. Could she be a Miranda Lambert type? Someone who sticks around for decades. Right now, Lainey Wilson kind of feels like one of the queens of country right now in the scene, but Ella, she's right there with her. And honestly, it doesn't have to be a competition. When we look back at country in the 2020s, we're probably gonna think Lainey Wilson, Ella Langley, side by side. But what do you guys think? Is this just a moment? Are we watching a star really being born? Drop your thoughts below, and if you enjoyed this breakdown, hit subscribe for more country stories. If you're more of a traditional kind of country fan, are you vibing with this song? Appreciate you guys. Take care.